In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a simple and smooth walking animation using Roblox Studio with Moon Animator. If you find this useful, then please consider subscribing and liking the video. First, you want to open up Moon Animator from the plugins tab. For that, make sure you are in the project. And note that this will work for pretty much any rig that you are using, whether it is R6, R15 or a custom character. So just go ahead and go to the plugins tab and you will see your Moon Animator. But first, we have to start by adding our character. So just click on the character inserter from the Moon Animator like so and go to the presets. And for this tutorial, I'm going to be using R6 model. So I'll just click on it and you will see we have successfully inserted our model. So now let's go ahead and resize it to our liking. So I'll just go to the home tab and move it so it is in the ground like so. And once that it is in the ground, let's go ahead and open our Moon Animator. So just go to the plugins tab and click on Moon Animator. So the Moon Animator will open like so. And now you just want to click on New Moon to File to create a new animation. And after that, just click on the plus icon at the left hand side and make sure to select your rig after that. So just hover over your rig and just click on your rig like so, and it will be successfully added. And make sure it is selected to rig like so and click on OK. And once that it is done, just go to the three dot and make sure the timeline size is set to 1 second so it's easier for us to animate, and click on OK. And once that it is done, you can also go to options and make sure show seconds is toggled on like so. Enabling showing seconds makes your timing easier to understand. Now you will see your timeline. So basically this is your timeline. So first keep your timeline in the 0 like so. And now at the very start of the timeline, create your pose by moving one of the leg forward, or you can start with the torso. So just click on your torso like so, and you can use these handles to rotate. You can use the handles by just clicking on it and dragging it like so, and your character will be successfully moved. Now tilt your character a little forward like so. And now let's start by animating our legs. So let's click on the legs and you will see its handle open. So let's start with our right leg. So I'll just click on the handle and make it as if it is walking forward like so. And I'm just gonna tilt it a little bit more. And once that I've done that, just click on the leg handle and you can press the R key on your keyboard to move it. So I'll just move it a little forward and place it in the ground just like so. And once that I've done that, I can just go to the another side and take this leg a bit backwards. So I'll just press R and rotate it backwards like so. And I'll just go to the back side and view how it looks. And if I'm not happy, I'll just press R and drag the leg a little bit down. You can use the WASD key to navigate. And once that you have done that, you have created your first step. So now let's go ahead and create our second step. So in our second step, the left leg will be moving forward and the right leg will be in the backwards. So just drag your timeline and you can see your seconds here, and make sure you take it to the 300-second mark. So I'll just drag it and it is 0.300, note that. And after you have done that, you can just press the key B on your keyboard to enable your onion ring. So now it's much easier for us to animate. So basically this is the leg that will be in the backwards. So I'll just click on it and press R and rotate it backwards. So basically I'll try to match this leg with this particular leg. So I'll just click on it and press R and drag the handles so it matches like so. And once that we have done that, you will see a little red margin. So I'll just click on this particular leg and rotate it to the front side and try to match it and I'll just press R. And then once that we have made a simple animation, we can just go ahead and preview it like so. And make sure to enable the looping so it loops. Now it might be looking pretty weird, but we're just gonna fix it. So now let's animate our hands. To animate the hands, it's pretty similar. So make sure the hands and the legs move in the inverted position. So let's say if this leg is moving at the backwards, this hand should be moving at forwards. So I'll just press R and rotate the hands so it is at the inverted position, and I'll just press R and resize it like so. And I'll do the same with the other hand. And as this leg is at the front, I'll just keep this hand at the back. So I'll just press R and rotate it backwards just like so, and press R and adjust it to my liking. And now it's looking pretty good. So we will just go to the first frame and do the same. As this leg is moving forward, this hand will be backwards. So I'll just adjust it at the back side and press R and move it down a little, and do the same for the other hand. So as this leg is backwards, this hand should be forward. So I'll just press R and rotate it just like so, and press R and adjust it to my liking. And then once that I'm happy with the animation, I can just go ahead and preview it. Now let's just loop it. So we will just go to the 600-second mark, and once we are in the 600-second mark, we will just copy all of these first keyframes and press Ctrl C to copy and press Ctrl V to paste it just like so. And now you will see we have successfully looped our character into a little walking like structure. Now let's go ahead and smoothen out it a little bit. So we will just go to the middle part, which is 150-second mark. Note that it is in the 0.150. So the leg that is going to move forward must be a little high, just like in real life. So in my case, this particular leg is going to move forward. So at the 150-second mark, I'll just place it a little high, just like so. And now you'll see it looks pretty smooth. So you can adjust the height to your liking. So I'm just gonna make it a little high, and I will do the same for the other leg. So I'll just go to the 450-second mark, which is in the middle, and play to see which leg is moving forward, which in my case, you can see the right leg is going to move forward. So I'll just click on it and drag the right handle just like so. And now you can see it looks pretty smooth. Now let's add a bit of torso movement. So in the middle part, I'll just click on the torso handle and move it a little bit at the top. I'll add a keyframe, and after doing that, a keyframe will be automatically added. So I'll just click on this particular keyframe and press Ctrl C and place it in the middle for another keyframe, and press Ctrl V and copy this first keyframe by pressing Ctrl C and pasting it in the second step by pressing Ctrl V. Now you can see our movement is pretty smooth. Now let's add a bit of the torso movement so it can feel more dynamic. So find a position where the character is going to place his legs. So which in my case, it's going to be this particular mark. So I'll just go to that particular mark, and once the character lands his feet on the ground, I'll just click on torso, press R and rotate it to the step and rotate it to the side where it is taking step. In my case, it is taking step in the left hand side. So I'll just rotate it a little bit on the left hand side just like so. And after that, and I'll do the same for the other side. So I'll just place it into that timeline and rotate it a little bit to that side where it is taking the step. And I'll do it same for the first step also. And now you can see we have successfully added a smooth movement to our character. You can also add a head movement if you want. So I'm just gonna go ahead and choose my head, and let's say I want to add as if it is looking forward. So I'll just scroll his head a little bit upwards and go to the second mark and move his head a little bit down and go to the other one, and there I can just click on the head and add a little bit of straight head motion. And now you can see our head motion is looking pretty good. If you don't like any movements, you can just delete those keyframes. So let's say I don't like my head movement, I'll just click on it and press the delete key on my keyboard to delete the head movements, just like so. And now you can go ahead and smooth this out also, but I'm just gonna skip that part for now. And now you can see we have made a pretty smooth movement. Now let's go ahead and animate it. So the first thing that we need to do is just click on this particular three dot right here and increase the timeline size to a big number. Let's say I want to add 80. So I'll just make it 80 and click on OK. And you will see our timeline with increased. But if you don't see your timeline that is increased, you can just drag this particular handle just like so, and your timeline will be successfully increased. And the next thing that we need to do is to loop our movement. So to do that, make sure to select all of your keyframes just like so. And after doing that, and just go to the frames and go to repeat and make sure to end is selected. And let's say you get the loop count of 132.333. So just make sure to delete all the numbers beyond the point so it is a whole number. Like if it is 132.333, I would suggest keeping it at 132 for a smooth animation and click on OK. And once that it has been done, you will see we have successfully looped our movement just like so. Now if you want to animate it walking, just go to your rig name and you will see three dot for your rig name. So just click on the three dot and choose C frame. And when you click on C frame, just click on OK just like so, and you will see C frame that will be applied. And after that, just toggle on C frame just like so. And once that C frame is toggled on, just move your playhead at the end of your timeline. So just scroll it at the end of your timeline, and now you can move your handle, or if it is not visible, just press R. And now just place your character where you want it to be. So let's say in my case, let's say I want my character to be at here. I'll just press B to toggle off the onion. And now when I play it, you will see our character has successfully started walking. If it feels unnatural, you can just go ahead and increase or decrease the location to your liking. And that's basically everything you need to create a clean and simple animation in Moon Animator. With a bit of practice, you can turn this into a running, idle, or more advanced animation for your games. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to GuideRealm for more tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.